Have you ever stood before a magnificent building and just marveled at its construction? Imagine the disciples of Jesus walking with him, pointing out the grandeur of the temple in Jerusalem. It was the heart of their faith, a symbol of God's presence. But Jesus' response must have been shocking. He told them, "Truly I tell you, not one stone here will be left on another. Everyone will be thrown down." Can you feel the weight of those words? This wasn't just a casual observation. It was a profound prophecy about a monumental shift. Naturally, the disciples were stunned and full of questions. Later, as they sat on the Mount of Olives, they came to Jesus privately. This intimate setting tells us they were seeking deep personal understanding. They asked him a question that echoes through the centuries. "Tell us, when will this happen? And what will be the sign of your coming and of the end of the age?" They connected the temple's destruction with the very end of time and Jesus' return. They were asking for a roadmap, a signpost for the future. Jesus' answer wasn't a simple date on a calendar. Instead, he gave them a series of signs to watch for, not to cause fear, but to foster awareness and faith. First, he warned, "Watch out that no one deceives you, for many will come in my name, claiming, 'I am the Messiah,' and will deceive many." This is a crucial first step, spiritual discernment. In times of uncertainty, people are often looking for saviors, and false leaders can easily rise to prominence. Jesus urges us to be anchored in the truth, so we won't be swayed by charismatic but empty promises. Then, he describes a world in turmoil. "You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places." This sounds a lot like our daily news headlines, doesn't it? It's easy to feel alarmed and anxious when we see so much conflict and disaster. But Jesus adds a critical instruction. "See to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come." He reframes these terrifying events not as the end itself, but as the beginning of birth pains. It's a powerful metaphor. Birth pains are intense and difficult, but they signal the coming of new life. These global struggles, as painful as they are part of a larger divine process pointing towards a future renewal. Jesus then turns to the personal cost of faith during these times. "Then you will be handed over to be persecuted, and you will be hated by all nations because of me." He also warns that within the community of believers there will be trials. At that time, many will turn away from the faith and will betray and hate each other. This is a somber warning. The pressure from outside and the decay from inside will test everyone's commitment. He continues, "Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold." This chilling phrase describes a world where compassion and kindness become scarce. In the face of such darkness, it can be tempting to give up, to let our own love grow cold. But right here in this description of hardship, Jesus gives us the most powerful promise. But the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. This isn't about gritting our teeth and surviving on our own strength. It's about enduring with faith, holding on to hope, and continuing to love even when it's hard. It's a call to perseverance, a reminder that our faithfulness through the trials is what truly matters. It's an encouragement to keep our spiritual flame alive, even when a cold wind is blowing. And what is the ultimate sign? What is the one event that must happen before the end comes? Jesus is crystal clear. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. The central mission, the main event in God's timeline, is the global proclamation of the good news. Our focus shouldn't be solely on interpreting signs of disaster, but on participating in this great commission. Every act of sharing hope, every word of truth spoken in love, is part of fulfilling this final, definitive sign. It shifts our perspective from passively waiting for the end to actively participating in God's redemptive plan. So, while the world may seem to be filled with chaos and confusion, Jesus gives us a clear path. Be discerning, don't be alarmed by global events, stand firm in your faith and love, and focus on sharing the message of hope. These aren't just signs of the end. They are our instructions for living faithfully right now, in whatever time we find ourselves. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore these powerful words. If this message resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content that dives deep into Scripture. We'd love to have you as part of our community. God bless, and see you next time. Know that Jesus loves you so much, and so do I.